Hello my dear students, welcome back to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma and we are discussing chapter statistics. Okay, so student, we have done some basics of that and then we have come up with some questions and we were talking about this cumulative frequency, which is basically cumulative means to accumulate, right? So, a table which displays the manner in which cumulative frequencies are distributed over various classes is called a cumulative frequency distribution or cumulative frequency. We have discussed it earlier and that was of two types, less than type and the greater than type. Now, the question. The class marks of a distribution are 26, 31, 36, 41, 46, 51, 56, 61, 66, 71. Find the true class limit. True class limit. You have to find out what? True class limit. That you have to find out. Okay. Limits basically. Now the name of this chapter is not probability. That was the last one. We are doing the statistics. Okay. So with the name, we'll move forward. Okay, enough decoration. The class marks. Okay, so class marks are given. Now the class mark doesn't mean the class marks. That means if I'm telling you class marks, that doesn't mean that you are getting 19 marks, 20 marks. Not that. We have learned the formula of, let's suppose here, class mark. Now you will memorize, right? There was something like, yes, lower limit plus. Now you can remember lower limit plus upper limit. And whole divided by the 2, that means average of the limit. Average of the limits. That was called as the class mark. So in that particular formula, when we read this formula, we took an example. That was, we were having class interval of 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 50, sorry 40 it is, and 40 to 50. Now 10 differences, 10 differences, 10 differences, 10. Okay, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So difference is same. That means what it is? Uniformly distributed, right? Uniformly distributed, right or wrong? Okay, now this is uniformly distributed and we calculated that and find out that the 10 plus 20 by 2, that is upper limit plus lower limit by 2 will be giving us what? 15. So I'll be having the class mark here in this case. In this case, that will be 15. In this case, that will be 20 plus 30 by 2, how much? 25. 30 plus 40 by 2, how much? 35. And 40 plus 50 by 2, how much? 45. Now, students, strange that the difference here is 10, 10 and the 10. 10 the same as the interval. Okay. So, here the difference is equal to the interval. Okay, you got this. Now, the difference is same here. The difference between these two is equals to between these two and is equals to between these two. So, you have to note that because we are going to apply these basics on our question, in that question. Okay, we are going to solve. So, you are clear with that? Should I remove? So, you are given with the no, you are not given with the true class limits. You are given with the class marks because the values, these values are what? These values are given this. This is these values. Okay. Now, from these values, you have to find out this and this value. Okay. We have got some formula for that also. We'll look into that. Okay. So, should we start solving the question now, as you have understood what the concept is, what the question is trying to say, trying to ask you guys, right? Okay. So, the little partition that will help us. Okay. Now, given class marks or given class marks, given class marks are what? 26, 31, 36, 41, 46, then 54, 51 it is, 51, 56, then 61, 66 and the last is 71. Now, difference between the class mark is equal to how much? You can say 31 minus 26, you can pick any two differences, right? Equals to 36 minus 31, that will be always similar. Okay, if you pick two consecutive numbers from the class mark and we'll do the difference. So, the difference is 5, that means they are what? Uniformly distributed. Okay, the frequency is uniformly distributed and the interval is 5. Now, you have to take it as 5. Now, this difference is what? Termed as, this difference is termed as H. Okay, now the difference is H. Now, you have got with the difference. Now, you have to find out that what is the value here and here, right? So, note this. So, done with this H. Okay, now we have some more thing on the formula which is A. Okay, now what is A? Simply we have given, other than this difference, we can have this 26 here. So, this 26 is our A. So, let class mark is equals to A. So, if this class difference between the class is H and the class mark is A, then we have this formula. Okay guys, we have this formula of lower limit and the upper limit. The lower limit is, both are A something H by 2. Now, what is this something in first case? That will be minus simply, and the second case that will be plus, that's A. Should I write it more clearly? Okay. So, A minus H by 2, because lower limit will be less, so minus H by 2, you are subtracting something, and A plus H by 2. Plus H by 2 because the upper limit is gonna be high from that. So, A plus H by 2. Now, you are having H equals to 5. So, H by 2 is gonna be 2.5 really, because 5 by 2 is 2.5 and nothing. Okay. So, that will be A plus 2.5 and A minus 2.5 and A plus 2.5. Got it? In that case, we are having this 10 and 20 and 20 and 30 and 30 and 35. Sorry, 40 it is. Okay. So, 40 it is. Now, understand this. We are having class mark here. Now, forget about these limits. If you are having given with the only class mark here and you asked about the upper limit and lower limit. So, let me give you example how this formula works. we are given, let's forget you have given this, you are given or provided only with the class mark. So the difference is what? 10 here. Now the difference is same what? The difference is given as h. So this is our h. And when we talk about this 15, how you will calculate this 10 and 20 from this 15? Simply this is your A and this is your h. In all the case you are going to have 10 as h and A equals to 15 in the first case. So for first, A equals to 15, h equals to 10. Okay, so now A plus, sorry, this is A minus h by 2 should be the lower limit, that should be 10, or and A plus h by 2 should be the 20. Upper limit and lower limits. Now let's see is it true or not. So A, which is 15 minus 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is 5, simply 5, that is 10, that is your lower limit. Okay, you got that. Now here that will be A 15 plus 5, that is 20. So here got 10 and 20. So this is the formula works. This is how the formula works. So we can have these limits, lower and upper limit, by this class mark. So we are going to apply the same formula right there. Okay. Alright. So here you go with this thing. Now for class mark, 26, A is equals to 26 and h by 2 equals to 2.5, 5 by 2 equals to 2.5, right? Then lower limit will be equals to 26 minus 2.5 and upper limit will be equals to 26 plus 2.5, that will be 28.5 and it will be 23.5. Okay, now student, you can reverse this 23.5 plus 28.5 by 2. If you will do that, what will you having? 10, okay, 1 here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 1 here, 2, 2, 4 and 5. 52 by 2, which is what? 2 and 6. 26, again the 1, A. So you got the A again, you got the mid mark or class mark from that formula also. So your two values that you have got is same, is actually the correct one. Okay. So this was only the idea I was telling you. So first you have to note this side for the first part, that how you get this. After noting them, I will tell you how to make the table for the same. Okay. Now students, for 26, we are making table for 26. Now 26, that is 31, that is 36, that is 41, that is 46, then there is a 51, there is a 56, then there is a, what do you say, 61, 66 and 71 also. So if I will talk about them, these are all the values A. These are all the values A. Now you have to write it here, A minus h by 2, and that will be your lower limit, and A plus h by 2, which will be your upper limit. So this is upper limit and that will be your lower limit, isn't it? So that will be your table for sure, right students? Okay. So I am talking about this 26. We have calculated for that, that will be 23.5 and 28.5. Now for 31, 33.5. Now 30, 29, so 28.5. I'm just subtracting 2.5 because h by 2 is what? 5 by 2 equals to 2.5. Just subtract 2.5 from that. So that will be 33.5. Okay. Now 41 minus 2.5. 40, 39, so 38.5. Here 46, so that will be 45.5. 51 minus 2.5, that will be 50, 49, so 48.5. Okay. Then 56, so 53.5. Okay. Then 61, so that will be 60, 49, so 58.5. There will be 66, so that will be 63.5. There that will be 68.5. Now I can just draw these lines in the table. Now we have minus 2.5 from each value of A. Now we will be just adding that h by 2, that means 2.5 from the each value of A. That's so simple, isn't it? You just have to concentrate what value you have to find out. Now this is 30, this is 36, so that will be 38.5. 41 plus 2.5, that will be 43.5. Then 46 plus 2.5, that will be 48.5. Then 51 plus 2.5, that will be 53.5. Now if you go with the 56, that will be 58.5. Here that will be 63.5. Then that will be 68.5. And in the last, that will be 73.5. So these will be the upper and the lower limits. Okay. So this is completely the lower limit and this is completely the upper limit. So these are the true class limits. These are the true class limits. The upper limit and the lower limit. Got it? Noted it completely? Okay, note it completely so that we can move to the further question, to the next question. Okay, should I rub this? Okay, so moving to the next question, you are having the distance covered by 24 cars in 2 hours are given by this 125, 140, 128 and this and this and this, and complete these numbers. Represent them as a cumulative frequency table. Now this word strikes here, cumulative frequency table. Using 60 as the lower limit, you have given 60 as the lower limit of the first group and all the classes having the class size of 15. Class size you have given with, lower limit you have given with, so upper limit will be just lower limit plus the class size and you will getting the upper limit. Now you are having the upper limit, you are having the lower limit. By the help of tally, you can just go through the frequency, and after writing frequency, what you have to do, just have that first frequency, add it to the second and you will get the cumulative frequency of these two, and then add it to next, and you will get the cumulative frequency of these 3, and add it to next, and you will get the cumulative frequency of these 4, and so on till the last one. Okay, so cool. We are going to do this in our way, because this is so basic, student, so basic. So we have to just do hurry things here. Okay, now for the solution, I am just telling you, I am just writing the given part here so that we can have our table right there. Okay, so you are given with the class size equals to 15. Okay, you are given the class size equals to 15 and numbers are 24. Okay, then yes, 60 as the lower limit. Lower limit equals to 60. This is given. Okay, now you are having this formula that upper limit. Now you will say that, ma'am, you haven't written this formula yet. You have studied we haven't studied it. So these are so basic formulas. With the theory only you can have this thing that the upper limit or the lower limit, if you add the size, if you will subtract the size, class size from the upper limit, you will get the lower limit, and if you will add the class size to lower limit, you will get the upper limit. So we are doing the second one here. Upper limit equals to lower limit plus class size. That means upper limit equals to 15 plus 60 equals to 75, right? So you are getting this 60 and 75. So if you are getting the 60 and 75, what will be the actual difference? Okay, you are getting the size of 16, so 60 will be the difference. Now you are having the minimum value and the maximum value. So minimum value and the maximum value. So the minimum value here is 65, nothing less than 65. So 65 here. Okay, we have done this kind of thing in previous question also, and the maximum 120, 140 is maximum till now, 149. So 149 is maximum till now, 140, 140, 40. Okay, so 149 is maximum of all, and the 65 is minimum of all. So maximum value is 149. Okay, so you are having 65 to 149. That means you will be having this 4, here's 4 and 6, 8, 84. Okay, this 84. Now, how many classes will you have? You have to make the class of 60. Okay, so you'll be having it like first group and all the classes having the class size of 15. So class size is 15 here, right, student? Class size is 16. Class size is 15 here. So we'll just divide it by 15. Number of classes we are having. So if you divide it by 15, you will get what? Not like this. This is 84 and this is 15. Five times 75, then remaining with the 9. So point and 0. So 6 times 90. So 5.6, that means we'll take the whole number 6, right? So we'll be having 6 classes. Okay, if we are having 6 classes, so we'll start with the 60, isn't it? Note it. Okay, so we'll draw the table. Here we got the 75 our limit and the 60 our lower limit. So first will be 60 and 75. This is class 1 we are talking about. Okay, so we have the lower limit of first class group and the classes having the class size of 15. So first is 60 to 75. This is the one. Okay, now just let it be 60 and 75. Now 75 is here, so we'll go with the 75. Now 75 plus 15. 15 is the interval, so 75 plus 15. Now 75 plus 15 is 80 and 90. So 90 it is. Then 90 to 100 and 105. Then 105 to 115 and 120. Till when we have to go? With the maximum value of 149. Okay. So then 120 it is, because we are having 6 number of classes here now. So 120, 130 and 135. Then 135, 145 and 150. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 number of classes have done. Okay. We've sorted with that. So we'll have that table right there. Okay. Is it okay? Now, this is the first one. How many things we have to make? This is the tally column, this is the frequency column, and this is the cumulative frequency table, column. So this is the class limits. Okay. Now this is the class limit, and the second one is tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember? Okay. Now we have to go with the frequency, and then we have to go with the cumulative frequency. We have to just add the frequencies and to get cumulative frequency. Okay. So we'll make this also. Second one, third one, fourth, and the fifth one. Now students, with this tally, what we'll do? We'll count and mark there. So starting from 125 and 40. So 125 lies here. Okay. Then 140 lies here. Okay. Then 128 lies here. Then 108 lies here. Then 96. Now you understand what is the benefit of tally. So 96 lies here. Then 149 lies here in this column. Then 136 lies again here in this column. After 136 there is 112 is here. Then 84 is here. Then 123, good number, 123 here. Then 130 is also here. Okay. Then 120. Now 120 is here or here? We don't include this upper limit here. So we'll include it here. So that will be a 5. It will cross them. So after 120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have covered 12 numbers. Right from there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. We have covered these 12 numbers. Okay. Now we'll go with the 103. 103 is here. then 89, 89, 89, 89, 89 here. Okay, then after that, that will be 65 here, 103, 103 this side, then 145, 145 lies there. After 145 there is 97, 97 is here. Okay, then 102, 102 again here, so we'll just cross it. Then 87 here, 67, 67 is here. Then 78, 70, 70, 78 here. Okay, 78 here, then 98, 98, 98 here. Then 126, 126 here. Okay, we're done with all that. So just cross, cross, cross. Now you can count these tally lines, and that will give you 24, because there are 24 cars covered in 2 hours. Okay, 24 cars. So there should be 24 numbers. So just add them, 5, 5, 10. Okay, 10, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, not 22. That's 5, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That should be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We have done something wrong. Let's find out what it is. That's 2, 4, 5, 2, 6. Oh, there is a 6. So this is 6 and this is also 6. So we haven't added these two, right? So these are 2, 6 here. Okay, we have counted it 5. So again, we have to count it 6 plus 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24, we have done it correctly. So frequency, this is 2, this is 4, this is 5 plus 1, 6, this is 2, and this is 5 plus 1, 6, and this is 4. Now student, with the cumulative frequency, what you will do, you will just write this number, because summation until here is the same value. You are not having any value to add in that 2. So that will be 2 here. Now what will you do? Sum this value to this and you will get 6. 4 plus 2, 6. Now 6 plus 6 is what you get? 12. Now 12 plus 2 is what? What? 14. Now 14 plus 6 is 20. Now 20 plus 4 is 24, students. So 24 it is. And this is the same value we got the question, 24 cars. There is the cumulative frequency table of yours, what you have asked in the question. So noted students, noted, covered it all. Now, this is about today, students. We have any question? Yeah, we have some question of finding some alphabetic values like algebra, you might say. We have some values A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that, and we have to find out, and we have provided with the table. So we are going to do that kind of question, but not in this lecture, but in a next lecture. Till then, what you have to do, just enjoy your life, study hard, and come back and watch my next lecture. Thank you. Bye-bye.